Hey everyone! So I know it has been quite a while. It's been a few weeks. The reason for that is because I started a new job and I've been really busy with that. And nothing really big has been going on in terms of wrestling right now. However, it's so funny. The day that I have off that I want to film something, I was going to film a Q&A for you guys, breaking news comes out right before I film. Cody Rhodes asked for his release. I'm shocked. Completely shocked. I grew up loving Cody as a teenager. He was everything. Still, I feel like he is everything. I love him so much. If you guys go back a couple videos to my WrestleMania predictions, I did want Cody to win the Intercontinental ladder match, but unfortunately he didn't win that. So this video, I'm just going to be giving my opinion on Cody's run in the company, why I feel like he did ask for his release, and also what they could have done with Cody in the process of being with the company for 10 years. So Cody is only 30 years old. I know that's shocking. Some people don't even realize that. Cody started when he was 20 years old. He was so young. He is obviously the half-brother to Goldust and the son to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. So with that legacy behind him, you would think that he would be doing huge things with the company. Now, before people jump into Cody as a wrestler, I do want to say that I felt that Cody had a lot more potential than Goldust. Now, before anyone jumps at me for that, I love Goldust. I'm the first to say that Goldust pulled off a crazy gimmick 20-something years ago when that kind of lifestyle was shunned upon. I don't necessarily think that Goldust is that great of a wrestler, and this is where Cody's going to come into the picture. Cody has it all. Cody could do the gimmick. Cody has great in-ring ability. Cody's even great on the mic. That's why I feel like Cody is a better version of Goldust. Obviously, Dustin Runnels, not necessarily the character, but Dustin himself. Cody is much better. That's why it definitely comes to a little bit of shock, because he is so good. WWE dropped the ball on Cody. So watching Cody Rhodes start off in the company, I remember he started off as Hardcore Holly's tag partner, then transitioned himself into the Legacy stable with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase Jr. So if anyone knows, back then in like 2008, 2009, when that stable was really flourishing, everybody and their mother thought that Ted DiBiase Jr. was going to, kill it and go, main event and be a star. I was one of the few that actually had the dream and the hope for Cody to get to that level. And unfortunately, even though Cody didn't get to that level where we all wanted him to be, he did go further than the $1 Million Man's son, which, no one really expected that back then. Cody then had a ton of different gimmicks. He had some makeshift tag teams along the way. He was Dashing Cody Rhodes, which was my favorite gimmick. Then he was Ugly Cody Rhodes, when he had the mask. He still excelled at that gimmick, even though it was probably hard to do that with a mask over your face while you're wrestling. And then he was, of course, Stardust for a few years. And he did some tag teaming with his brother. He tag teamed with Drew McIntyre, which I thought was really fun. But I feel like Cody's most illustrious reign in WWE is when he had his heel gimmick, Dashing Cody Rhodes. He was the Intercontinental Champion. Those are some of the years I will always remember Cody flourishing in the company. I feel like Cody definitely came to light in WrestleMania 27 when he wrestled Rey Mysterio. He went over on Rey Mysterio. It was an incredible match. Some, even myself including, will even say that match saved WrestleMania 27, because WrestleMania 27 was a horrendous WrestleMania. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. It was horrible. But Cody really did well that year in 2011. That was his year. I feel like my favorite feud from Cody was when he faced Christian. That feud that he had with Christian was incredible. Some of the best matches of that year. It's just a shame that, Cody did all he could do with the gimmicks that were assigned to him, and you could tell he really tried to utilize them to the best of his ability. And he definitely comes across as somebody who, even though he wasn't dealt the best gimmicks in WWE, he did the best he could with the cards that were given to him. And I really respect that, considering he probably did have pull because of his dad and his brother being well known. I don't think he had a lot of pull, but he definitely took everything with a smile, and he did the best he could. And I feel like that's a really admirable quality to have. And I'm never going to forget Cody. I love Cody so much still to this day. So moving forward, he then was given the Stardust gimmick. And Stardust basically came about because when he was wrestling, when he was like 18 or 19, his first gimmick was Stardust. And I'm pretty sure it was a tribute to David Bowie because he grew up loving David Bowie. So unfortunately, from my perspective as a huge Cody fan, I actually thought that Cody was going to be elevated after the feud with Stephen Amell. Now, I felt that Cody was going to be elevated simply because WWE trusted him enough to have this big, notorious feud last summer, which I was at SummerSlam last year in Brooklyn. Social media was frantic. Everybody was talking about Stephen Amell being in a feud with Cody. So I thought after that feud ended, even though Cody didn't come out the victor of that feud, clearly he wasn't going to because it's with a celebrity, but WWE trusted him enough to wrestle with a celebrity who had really no training. And that to me speaks volumes. That speaks volumes because they trust him in the ring with someone who really has no experience, putting over someone who really can't wrestle. And honestly, I feel that that was going to be Cody's, big push, right? After putting over Stephen Amell, obviously the guy who's an Arrow, if anybody knows him. I mean, he is a pretty well-known actor. After losing to the Stephen Amell feud, I thought he was going to be repackaged, right? No, he doesn't get repackaged, even though I'm sure that he tried to be repackaged. This goes back to me assuming that he tried to talk to Vince about it. Vince probably did not budge, and they couldn't come to a happy medium. Now, when you can't come to a happy medium and you're as talented as Cody, you deserve better. And that is exactly why I do think that he was asking for his release. He did all he could do with the Stardust gimmick. They weren't pushing him to where he needed to be pushed. And obviously, what do you expect him to do? Just wait around forever? I mean, he's been with the company for 10 years. He's already past 30 years old. He wanted to be a main event level guy, and he deserved it. He's got what it takes. And honestly, this is why I'm saying he is better than Goldust. Goldust never had the looks that Cody has. Cody is gorgeous. He's tall, he's fit, dark hair, blue eyes. He's like the perfect poster boy of what a main event level guy is in WWE. So that's why I'm saying WWE really did drop the ball with Cody, because Cody could do it all. He was great in the ring, great on the mic, great gimmicks overall, and he does come from a well-known family in the wrestling business. So it's a shitty situation that, WWE dropped the ball on him. It's really horrible. I love Cody, and I'll always love Cody. All of my friends love Cody. Vinny loves Cody. I think everybody loves Cody. It's sad. It is sad. I'm just really curious to see what the actual reason was. But if it was my guess, I would say because he wasn't being utilized correctly and with a gimmick that was basically dead in the water to begin with. Yeah, it's sad, but, I wish Cody the best of luck in his future endeavors, and maybe he will be in another promotion. We shall see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will be back tomorrow night for our Extreme Rules live reaction. So please subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I love you guys. Bye.